Hello, today I'm doing an updated Sebacia skincare treatment. It has been 2 years since I've gotten this treatment and my skin has changed tremendously. Full disclosure, back then I had gotten the treatment for free. It was gifted to me by Sonova Dermatology. I was working with them. They had reached out because I had really bad skin and they took notice. I guess it was that bad. But it was an awesome experience. Sonova Dermatology is probably one of my favorite dermatologies in the Austin area. They have great doctors, they're super cool, very knowledgeable, and this treatment was something that I'm very grateful for having. And I'm not sure if you want to get it. I honestly would recommend it. It just helped me a lot with my skin. I'm going to show you guys, this is obviously me with makeup on, so you can see there's still texture. I still have some acne like here. I have a little bit up here. I am about to start my period, so my skin is going to be breaking out more. It just happens like the week before. And I also have this hormonal acne underneath here. But when I was getting it done, the dermatologists and the doctors that were helping me, they mentioned like, hey, it could potentially help your hormonal acne because those are just like deeper, but really it's for more of those sebaceous glands, the oil producing glands, those whiteheads that you get. I'm not a doctor to like talking it too much about that, but again, it helped a lot because I used to have really bad hormonal acne like all the time and just it would not go away. And now I noticed it a little bit coming back, but it's not as severe as it once was. So before I go any further and talk about skincare updates, I'm gonna go wash my face and then I will be right back so we have a clean surface to work with. And I'm back. This is my skin after washing it, using a little bit of toner and just putting some moisturizer on. And just so y'all can see, no makeup on my face. So let's talk about the current state without makeup. Again, you can now pretty much clearly see the texture on there. These pimples are showing up here. And then also again, that hormonal acne underneath my chin. But for the most part, my skin, honestly, I'm like looking at the monitor, but I should be looking down here. I apologize. But my skin, honestly, it's a lot more maintainable and I feel a lot more confident in it. And that's something that acne just unfortunately does to people. It just makes you feel less confident in your skin. So I get why people, you know, do a lot for their acne and try to get that treated. I was definitely someone, I started getting really bad acne when I was in high school. It was really embarrassing because I would get made fun of for it. And it is not something that I like to bring up or talk about, but I think it's really important to talk about, you know, the struggle through it, but also being okay with yourself and what your body is going through, no matter if it's acne or whatever else it may be. That could be another video. We're going to keep it skincare today. So I'm going to show you guys also a few of the products that I use that I like that were also recommended to me by Sonova, and also things I just found just like work for my skin. By no means, PSA, does that mean that you need to go out and buy these, okay? If you find something that works for you, continue to do it because I've, you know, tried things that influencers, YouTubers have used, and that shit did not work for me at all. So I just want to be really upfront and honest. If it works for me, maybe it doesn't work for you, or if you love these products too, comment down below. First things first, I have different AM and PM routines. In the AM, I just use a cleanser because I don't like to double cleanse. I just think it's mild. I also work out in the morning, so I do want to use a cleanser. Sometimes I don't even cleanse if I don't work out, so I just maybe splash some water on it, put some moisturizer, and then a sunscreen. After I cleanse in the morning, I use this toner by CocoKind. It is their rose water toner. I also really love the raspberry toner. Oh my gosh, that one's probably my favorite, but I ran out and I couldn't find it. And so I had this one. And this one's great. It's just more hydrating. The raspberry one, it has like a good smell. I don't know. I just really like it. After I use a toner, Flora-Tin C Broad Range Antioxidant Treatment by SkinCeuticals. It's just honestly a really great treatment. And I'm literally in the bare bones. Like that's all that's left. That's it. I freaking love this stuff. I need to go order some actually this video. I'm gonna probably go do that. After I use that serum, I always use a moisturizer. This one is kind of like a dupe for the SkinCeuticals one, triple lipid that everyone talks about. And I've used that one before too. This is an awesome, cheaper option. And I always top it off in the morning with sunscreen. I need to stop the lights. This is bad lighting, but you get the idea. I use sunscreen SPF at least like 30, and this is a broad spectrum SPF, UVA, UVB, and blue light. So very, very important, especially when you're in front of screens. You still get that exposure. Sunscreen every day, okay? AM routine, done and dusted. Maybe I'll put on some makeup, most likely not. PM routine though is a little bit different. I use a double cleanser, so what that means essentially is just using a cleansing oil, and I love this Tatcha one. It's like my freaking favorite. I either use their deep clean cleanser along with this for the double cleanse. That deep clean is in a blue bottle that looks like this one's the white bottle, or I'll go in with my SkinCeuticals and it's the same. I just double cleanse something with a soap, because the oil, if you just keep the oil in your skin, it's not great. This one I will say, if you've ever used it or have questions about it, you put the oil on your dry skin and then you rinse it off with water. You don't rinse your face first, then put this on, then rinse. That's where the soap comes in. It helps kind of get rid of everything, like all the sun, the dirt, the makeup. Ugh, double cleansing I think actually changed my skin, changed my life, okay? It's just great. I highly recommend it. After I double cleanse, again, in with the toner, because it just helps rehydrate my skin. The difference then goes into what comes after the toner. I use this is such a bad bottle, it's so used, Paula's Choice Exfoliate. If you've ever seen this, I am obsessed with it. I wasn't like big on it when I first got it. I had friends that used it and they were like, you have to use this product. And I wasn't sold, but then I actually started using it and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I don't use it every night. I use it probably like every other night. But it's awesome, especially with pimples. Like I do spot treatments on these guys too, and I really just use my fingers. I can kind of show you guys on this spot treatment. I use my fingers and I'll just spot treat on certain areas that need a little bit extra exfoliate, love, and attention. And I just tap it into my skin rather than using a cotton swab. You just utilize your product a little bit more without wasting it. Final two steps are, again, going in with a moisturizer. I just like this one. I use this one. If you have the other one, great. And then I love finishing off my skincare routine, a nighttime routine, with this go-to base oil. This stuff just smells so freaking good. It makes my skin feel so freaking plump. By the morning, my skin's absorbed all of this oil because it's dry. But also I have very oily skin. I have very mixed combination skin. And one of the best things I ever learned was if you have oily skin, you're probably missing oil. So you want to add a lot more moisture into your skin. Again, I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on all the words I say or how I phrase things. But using oil actually changed a lot and moisturizing a lot rather than just like sucking all the moisture out. You want to feel plump and youthful and relaxed. Also, you shouldn't touch your face if your fingers are dirty. Don't do that. That's my skincare routine. That's my updated journey. That's my update on like what is happening up here. But all in all, I'm really happy with how my skin looks. A few other treatments that I've gotten in between Sebacia and today have been vampire facials. I'm a big fan of those. I try to get them every 2 to 3 months, but it helps resurface the skin. Your blood plasma gets put back into your skin to make it more plump and the collagen producing. And those actually make my skin like baby soft. And I feel the cleanest and most youthful when I do those, after the redness subsides, of course. But that's what I would recommend. I haven't gotten any Botox. I haven't gotten any fillers. I just something that I personally want to avoid as long as possible. I'm not someone into the whole preventative thing. I haven't done enough research on it. I'm not into it. I don't want to go down that path and feel like I have to do Botox like ever now. Like once I do it, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it forever. And I'd rather not. So I'm just pretty much, because I'm lazy, I'm not getting into it. And I don't have any qualms with my skin. I'm happy with where I'm at, and that's really it. I feel so weird talking about myself in like a positive way, you know. I've been through a lot. My body's been through a lot. My skin has been through a lot, so I gotta show it some love, you know. And I care a lot about skincare. If you have any tips, if there's any dermatologists watching, please leave them below. I love to learn about skincare. It's one of my favorite things. I definitely invest in my products because it's going on my skin. I'm absorbing this. I want my skin is sensitive. It wants the good shit. She's an expensive girl, okay? My skin is high maintenance, so I sometimes need the more expensive products. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you have any other questions about skincare or where I go or what other treatments I've gotten done, please leave them in the comments below and I will answer them when I get a chance. I'll answer them as quickly as I can. That was a better way to put that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video.